Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
He's the freak of the week. He's the one that's riding by in that white van. Come here, you want some candy? Yeah, this is him. Come on, man. What are you doing over here, Charleston White? You got the right name, because if you was right, you'd be Charleston Black, but you Charleston White. We about to figure out why you Charleston White together. Man, I know you ain't did none of this, what they talking about. Boy, they want some of your money. If this ain't true, this all the layers now. If this ain't true, they want some of that money you getting. But if it's true, you's a freak. You's a freak, daddy.
Charleston White just got hit with some crazy accusations from a woman claiming to be his cousin.
I'm Shalandra. I'm cousin of Charleston White. In the late 90s. When I was younger, about age 11, I was at my cousin's house, which is his mother. I was in the restroom taking a bath, and Charleston came in and asked me to play house. I am very deeply scarred by it. I don't give a what he say, and if he watching, I don't give a what you talking about, because you know.
No. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Man, Charleston walked up in that bathroom with one of them cups. He walked up in there with a cup, drinking bath water and everything. Let's play house. Let me rewind it back. I ain't making this up. This with Shalonda, whatever her name is, Sharonda.
House. I am very deeply scarred by it. I don't give a what he say, and if he watching, I don't give a what you talking about, because you know, only God knows the truth, and he sit high and he look low, so that's your spirit at the end of the day.
I don't know who Charleston White enemies are, but I be getting random emails, and it started about 2 years ago, just random emails. Yo, Flacco, yo, cover this Charleston White cousin story. And I kind of avoided it, never really touched it, because I'm not breaking a story where I don't have any paperwork, facts, or proof about.
Come on, man. Come on, Flacco. I rock with you and all that. You can call me. We have phone conversation. Don't take up for Charleston right now. Charleston walking up in bathroom, sipping water out the toilet, out the bathtub and all that. Playing house. Walking up in there with a robe on with nothing up under it. This guy's a freak, man.
But now that the cousin has gone public, we could talk about it. So she claims that Charleston White was about 20 years old, which would be between 1997 to 1999, which entirely depends on which one of Charleston White ages on the internet you believe. But the date is really important and it really matters, and it will come back when people are trying to figure out who to believe in this situation. But the cousin will claim that this is not a secret, that the family knows what happened, and that she has proof.
Well, when I was younger, about age 11, I was at my cousin's house, which is his mother, and I was in the restroom taking a bath, and Charleston came in and asked me to play house. I'm like, what?
Well, you sure gonna play this part over and over, ain't you? Charleston, come on, buddy. Man, what the?
Because I'm thinking, I'm knowing he my cousin. Just got out to CYC. I'm here, we chilling, whatever. He came in and just started forcefully pushing himself on me. At the time, I didn't just know what to do because, again, I was young. However, I did tell my parents about it, and so we got some legal things going on, and we had...
Okay, she told her parents. Yeah, that's what y'all supposed to do. If your uncle walking up in the room, let your parents know that he came in your room rubbing all on you.
Some things situated and safe. I could have pressed charges on him, but why would I?
You should have pressed charges on him. Did he get? You should have prayed. He was trying to get the front and the back. That's what y'all should have did. See, this is why this stuff happened, because y'all didn't report it. Y'all was supposed to report that.
I'm not a woman. I've never been through this. I've never experienced this. However, I know women who've been, and the first thing they tell me is an experience like no other. It's traumatic. And the amount of resentment and hate you carry with you for that person is lifelong, and it's immense. So her saying she has no resentment for Charleston White, even though she's claiming that Charleston White her when she was 11 years old, to me.
11? Come on, man. And all this stuff he be on here talking.
I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I guess I can't judge. But when trying to figure out if somebody is credible or not, you got to read into everything. I'm reading into that. That don't quite make sense to me personally, to be honest. Now, she would also say that she didn't file any charges against Charleston White. Here's the thing. She's claiming that she was a child. In the state of Texas, there's no such thing as a statute of limitation. She could go down right now, like at this moment, to the police station and file charges against Charleston White and start and launch an official investigation.
Well, you just told her what to do. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. He'd be in trouble. If she went and did that, he would be in trouble. I bet you he over there paying. Please don't say nothing, baby. Please don't go down there. Please. But if she did that, it'd be over with for him.
Choosing not to do that even presently and currently, I don't know. To me, that's a red flag as well. Because if this man did this to you and you have a legal pathway to get justice, you can file charges against them right now and force the police to investigate and talk to everybody involved, including your family members, yourself. Why wouldn't you go down that path if he did something to you so heinous, especially if you're willing to come public?
Right. If you run to the internet, you came here first. If you that hurt, sound like you was crying. You understand? I know a lot of people that ain't been through that. They don't tell nobody. They wait. They do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But Charleston, hey, man, you better go get you some of that crazy glue and put it on your backside. Because if she turn you in, they're going to be trying to get a hold of it.
And I guess accuse him publicly, then you should be willing to publicly accuse them in a court of law and have him face his accuser. But if you're not going to have him face his accuser, but instead you're going to just go on to platforms of dudes who hate him and say this about him, then what's the point? What's the purpose? You still have the legal pathway to get justice. Go get justice. Now, she would claim that apparently everybody in her family know about this. People know about this. And she will also claim that Charleston White tried to pay her not to come forward and to sweep this under the rug.
I just said it. I bet he's trying to pay her to be quiet. Let me see what she say. Shut up, Rock. And why they not, is this her right here? Why they not showing her actually talking? Is it a video? What platforms did she go to? Let me see what she got to say.
I don't have any hatred for him. I'm not trying to damage who he is. I don't watch him. I don't do any of that because I'm still rather scarred by it. I go to therapy. I do a couple of things to have my sanity. I mean, I'm not like the everyday person who is able to deal with it. There's everyday people that's dealing with it. That's not my life. I'm okay, you know. I mean, I don't put this in my kids' face. I don't do none of that because I want them again to have a safe and a beautiful life. You know what I mean? Whatever I've been through, that's for me to go through on my own. And God helps me with whatever I have a hard time with. Says bad things about me, but that's okay. That's His spirit at the end of the day. I'm gonna be okay. No matter how long it takes, no matter what it takes, I'm going to be okay.
Have you ever tried to contact you since then?
Oh, yeah. On Messenger, he done contacted me 3 or 4 times and even tried to pay me not to even do this. And if you didn't do it, why would you message me and tell me to meet you somewhere to pay me so I don't do this if you didn't do it?
Dude, you got proof. You said he tried to pay you to meet you somewhere. You better be glad you didn't go. Because that good eye, he probably would have still did something. You know he keep them weapons on him. He would have used that good eye to take you down.
Do this. And if you didn't do it, why would you message me and tell me to meet you somewhere to pay me so I don't do this if you didn't do it?
Why not show the messages then?
Right, where's the messages at? Where's the message? Because I understand this happened to you when you was young, but now you old. It sounds like I hear a little drug in that voice. I know how them drug addict voices be sounding. I messed the vocal cords up and everything. Then it starts sounding raspy because you done burnt all the cords up in there. All right, let's get back to it.
Charleston White messaged you and said, hey, I want to pay you so you do not come forward with this story. Why not show the messages? Why not show the proof? Why not show the receipts? Because if you have receipts and proof that Charleston White is saying, hey, let me pay you not to come forward, then that's all the confirmation we need. Charleston, you did bad if that's the case. But if you continue to levy accusations and you're not bringing any receipts or any proof to the table, especially something like, if you said he messaged you and asked you, hey, let me pay you. Let's meet up. Let me pay you. Don't come forward with this. That should be the proof you need. You blast that proof and there's really no doubt about it, because I'm not contacting anybody who accused me of anything that I know is not true. No, I'm working on suing you. That's what I'm working on doing. So if that's the case, then why not just provide?
Yeah, why? But why Charleston ain't trying to sue her? As she done went to plenty of platforms saying this about him. This could definitely ruin his reputation. Why he haven't filed the lawsuit on her yet?
That why not just show that? Why not just put that out there? But if you're making these accusations with no receipts and no proof, we're forced and we're put in a position where we kind of have to dismiss you, because there has to be a larger barrier to entry when it comes to believing accusations against public figures. I'm sorry, bro. If all it takes is one of your enemies getting a random person to put their face on camera and accuse you of something, then a lot of y'all is in trouble. A lot of y'all is in trouble. And I'm sorry as well. And also too, for anybody who plans on coming out and exposing a public figure, you don't want to sit next to his enemy, because that discredits you. If you sit next to somebody,
yeah, that don't look cool. Cause that don't look cool. They might have paid you to do this. We don't know. You haven't went and made no report on it. You came right here first to talk about it. I haven't seen any videos with Charleston talking about this at all. Maybe I got to go do a little more research and see if Charleston said something about this. Let's see where this is going.
Making accusations against someone, and that person you're sitting with already has a vendetta and agenda against that person. We kind of just group you all in together until we see unimaginable proof. Right now, we have no proof. All we have is somebody saying these things. Right? That's it. That's it. Because what is stopping somebody from going and finding one of their homies that they know, one of their homegirls, bringing them on a couch and having that homegirl tell unimaginable lies about you? Should we believe every lie? No, obviously not, bro. Obviously not, bro.
But listen, we still can't say she's lying. We still can't say she lying. Now, if she don't show us no proof, or she constantly coming to the internet doing this, then it's going to seem like it's a money grab. It's a money play. And knowing Charleston White, knowing him, he probably told his cousin to come on the internet, say this: I'm about to put you in the game. This how I'm about to put you on. I'm going to put my family on. Go say this. Let's sign something first. Let me record you. Let me record me and you having this conversation, so later on we can say, I got you. He will do something like that. So we still don't know if this is a play or not. We gonna find out, though. Let's see where it's going.
And trust me, I've gone through this exact same thing. Bruh, some random weirdo found some court documents online that did not belong to me. It was not my name, was not my picture, not my date of birth, right? The wrong state, the wrong school, the wrong everything. Places I've never been. I've never lived in Ohio, but
man, let's get back on Charleston, man. I want to hear if Charleston is guilty or not.
These weirdos took this document, again, because it was the same last name. It was a relative of mine. They took that paperwork, disseminated, and said, poetic fuck about a grape case, when it was clearly not me under no circumstances. It took me finding a mugshot to say, this is the mugshot of the person from that case. Is that me? Obviously not, right? But me going through it firsthand and going through how people lie on this internet, some other weirdo.
Everybody get on this internet and lie. I done seen every content creator get on here at some point, do a lie or say a lie when they covering some of this content. Half the time, some people don't know it's a lie. They just doing a reaction to this stuff. All right, let's get back to this, man. Let's get back to Charles. Matter of fact, let me skip past some of this. I want to get straight back to Shirley, whatever her name is.
To show, no, I actually paid the person.
All right, we still on this. Let's go back to where's Shirley at, man? Here we go, Charleston. Here we go.
That he could have committed whatever that woman is accusing him of.
Oh, let me just say something. They say I got out the boys' home in 98. I got out the boys' home in 1997. When I got out the boys' home in 1997, I went to the Cottrell house in San Antonio for a year. Now let me break it down for y'all. See, I just want to break this. Say, listen, they say, well, he got, no. Let me break it down for you. I got out in 1997. I just sit back and just sit, man, they just go, really? 1997, released from the boys' home. Straight to Cottrell House for a year. All this is documented. My first ID ever. OG murder. I want you in here. My first ID ever.
Man, just tell a story, man. All that old trying to talk loud. Tell a story. What happened? You got out the YA. You went to another spot. What happened after that, man?
Is in San Antonio as a grown man at the Everett House at 20 years old. So peep game. I don't come to Fort Worth till I'm 2000. Why? I escaped from the halfway house. Let me break it down for y'all. I escaped from the halfway house, got sent back. Now where they sent me? They didn't send me back to Giddens. I went to Brownwood Sanction Unit. I'm gonna say it again.
Whenever somebody gets to doing their head like this and all that, something's up. Let me rewind that back. Something's up, man, because you normally tell the story. You ain't doing all that right now.
Got sent back. Now where they sent me? They didn't send me back to Giddens. I went to Brownwood Sanction Unit. I'm gonna say it again. I went from the boys' home to San Antonio for a year, escaped from the boys' home, San Antonio halfway out, and went to Brownwood Sanction Unit for 120 days. So they said, well, he went, I was in San Antonio. From San Antonio, from San Antonio, I went to Fayetteville, Arkansas, to go enroll into the University of Arkansas. So as I get down there, my cousin wanted to buy some weed. I wasn't in Fort Worth yet, so this is around June, July of 98. I'm in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I'm not in Texas. I get caught with 10 pounds of weed. I get caught with 10 pounds of marijuana.
Man, get to the point where the girl said you came in the bathroom talking about let's play house. Get to that part, man. Clear that up. We don't want to hear all this other stuff. Did you go in the bathroom with your robe on, man?
So I just want to sit back and just look at the lies. I'm gonna debunk them on Say Cheese TV. So I get caught with 10 pounds of weed. The whole 1999 that the man she met me, I was locked up in Oklahoma.
I'm very sensitive when it comes to accusations like this, especially from black women. So I'm trying my hardest not to just call this woman an outright liar. I'm trying.
Somebody lying. Somebody lying. Now, Charleston White said he gonna say this for Say Cheese. This is why I think Charleston White is good at what he do. Right? He didn't set this girl up. This is what I think. This is my honest opinion. This is what I think. I think that he probably didn't set her up to run this play, and he knew he had all his ducks in the row to make her look crazy and get him some paper off of it. Now, what he gonna do is, if he go over there popping it, talking like he ain't really done nothing, I think that's, if this really happens, she gonna prove her case. I think that's when she gonna go down there and show the police report and all the text messages that she say she got. I mean, she gonna make a police report and show the text messages.
Hardest. But if you're given a day and say, yo, this happened in 99, or let's say 98. 98, he was in San Antonio. 99, he was in jail.
He still got a car. If he was in San Antonio, don't take nothing but to jump in the car and drive on back. Let me go run to auntie's house real quick.
Then it's hard for me not to say, yo, this is not credible. Like, at all. Now, again, I don't got no issues with the dudes who are pushing this. They don't like Charleston White. I don't know their reasons for not liking Charleston White. I'm sure they got good reasons. Charleston White is hard to deal with, right? So I think it's like Fort Worth T. Will is the dude who did the interview. Shout out to him. I ain't got no issues with you, brother. I'm sure you probably got some good reasons to hate Charleston White. I don't know. But if I had to make a good assessment, bruh, these accusations are probably nonsense. It's probably BS. Charleston White probably has never met this woman, probably don't know this woman.
Didn't she say he was her cousin? I don't know what's going on. What y'all think, man? Let me see people happy before we get up out of here.
Probably nonsense. Because if you're saying this man did this to you in this time frame, but this time frame he was in jail, then what exactly are we considering here? Like, what exactly are we looking at here?
Yeah, she said he did something to her and he was in jail at that time. You know, she was 11 years old. She brain foggy. That's why they got to let the court system figure that out. And we just running content over here, man. I hope Charleston ain't did nothing like that, man. I hope he ain't went out like that. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of these people. I don't know these people personally. What do y'all think? Because that's all that matters. What do y'all think about this? I think Charleston White is guilty. Oh, do y'all think the cousin is lying? Do y'all think if she was telling the truth, she would have went down there and filed the report? She would have showed some text messages. She says she's taking therapy, counseling for all this stuff. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this is real or do y'all think this is another Charleston play? Subscribe to the channel. Go watch my last channel. I will have it at the end of this video. Nolan Wells, go over there and check that out, man. Subscribe to the channel. Content Rick Rock with Content Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.